9:08 on your... What day is it today? Monday?
Monday!
Sometimes I forget what day it is.
Yeah, it's a good day to forget.
It's a good day to forget.
The weekend, FD.
Yeah, it's been one of those weekends.
All right, senior food correspondent at the Straits time. We welcome her back. Always good to have you, Hedy Khoo.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thanks for coming in, Hedy. So, Year of the Horse. Yushengs. I saw some pictures.
Yeah.
That you put up of this. All done. See, to me, you couldn't... It's beautiful to look at.
Yeah, what? It's so cool. You're like, wow.
And then you put it down on the table. 30 seconds later, most of it is in the air. 1 minute later, half of it is on the table.
That's why the horse make hay while the sun shines.
Oh,
so
right.
low hay.
I see what you did there. I like it.
Done.
No, but honestly, FD, that's really quite... This one is really like, wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to toss that.
That one's really...
I don't want to toss that.
Don't you just take some photos, then you can toss it. You can do video or so.
All that hard work goes to hell in 2 minutes.
Of course, there will be that one server whose tears are running down their cheeks.
80 minutes to put that one together. The premium winning horse, Yusheng, right?
Yeah.
From Jade.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
80 minutes.
Yeah, if I recall correctly. If it's
80
on the article.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And before that,
No, it's correct,
that's
yes.
just 80 minutes for the final plating. So before that, I think it takes like crazy hours because 6 hours to make the champagne jelly that goes into it as well. Just 6 hours just to make the champagne jelly, which is just one of, I think, over 23 ingredients. Yes, I'm right on that. Yeah,
and you're right, it is 80 minutes as you stated in the article. That's why you need to actually do an advance order of 3 days.
80 minutes. Yeah, 3 days advance order.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it sounds really delicious. Signature kumquat dressing.
Yeah.
That's like made specially by the
It
chef.
sounds really luxe and posh.
I think it's really
delicious,
artistry
actually.
on a plate. I mean, I don't think
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's amazing. Wow.
I mean, I would not have the heart to toss
But
that.
it looks like a piece of art, doesn't it? I mean, it doesn't.
True.
You know, the horse actually looks 3D.
Yes.
You know, right?
Yes,
because of the shading and the textures, which is amazing because
they've actually done it as such.
Because if you have tried, I don't know, like Lavinia, if you have tried putting together, like, you know, even a simple shape like a pig, you know how incredibly hard
And
it
that's
is
only
to get,
2D,
like, you know,
but this is
like,
3D.
Yeah, little sticks of radish or little strips of radish to arrange them in a curved shape. You know, it's really tough. And this one has like the nuances in color,
Correct.
texture,
and
it does seem like it's like, you know, going to jump off the plate.
It
Like
does,
a horse jumping through a wing.
Can I
It
ask
is
this?
amazing, though.
Did you ask, each and every one of these various restaurants or the chef who came up with all these, wonderful like yushens, do they feel sad that they're eventually going to be tossed?
I didn't ask that because I thought that was I should have.
It will remind them
That's a
of their
good
sadness,
question.
is it?
Yeah, but I think maybe they'll probably give me the same PR answer as
No, it's
if I can
okay.
predict would be like, oh, but we feel so happy when everybody's so happy enjoying it because it's the symbolism and the get together and stuff. So I'm sure I can, can answer that.
That's what they tell you. What actually happens is they put it on your table. They walk back into the kitchen. They go, bloody hell, they're going to mess this up.
Or they go into some corner and they just weep.
Yes, they just weep,
It was so beautiful, my horse, and now they're just going to...
Let me think, because that time when I put together my pig one, which didn't look that great.
That's right, we were just talking about it.
Yeah, but I remember, actually I was relief when we finally tossed and ate it because I was very, like, being the OCD me, I was like, oh my goodness, this is all raw stuff, like, should we just quickly get this over and done with, because I spent so much time putting it together.
So it did take you a long time.
It did, but that's because I had to do filming as well, so it's a little bit. But I'm sure you roughly know, since you mentioned just now that.
No, but the animals don't quite look it. They just don't quite look it. You're like, hey, got teddy bear and the zodiac animal.
I think it's a
calendar.
bonding activity. I'm not sure for the chefs.
See, at least you've tried it. You tried it. I wouldn't dare.
You just want to eat it.
I cannot get a stick man correct. Can you imagine what would happen if I tried this? Let's go on to Facebook, shall we? Okay, so 2026, Year of the Horse. There are going to be a lot of those horse. See another one that Lavinia is showing us.
Beautiful, super beautiful.
What actually is happening this year? I mean, is everybody doing it or what?
No. I thought that I thought it would be like so easy, right? Just like click of the fingers. So many horse editions to choose from. No, apparently not. So I guess maybe the horse. I think compared to like the pig, it's not that easy to put together. You know, because there's a lot of curves and and then but I think also mainly what these restaurants and hotels and caterers have told me is that it takes time. Labor is labor intensive, and it's not just labor intensive. Even you have the manpower, it doesn't mean they are able to do it, because you need skill, you need a little bit of, I guess, artistry, you need experience, and also when it's rush hour, you know, you don't want to be spending so much time slaving over a yusheng that is just the start of the whole course.
True.
You got
That's
you know, so
true.
many other dishes behind you. You know, kitchen's running at full speed. You know, you don't have to dedicate so much manpower. You know, it takes like 2-3 persons to put it
and
together.
the thing with the horse, I find, is everything is about the head, which is actually the hardest part of the animal to reproduce.
Is it? I don't know. Because
because the rest of it is just a body, legs, and a tail.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But that head, you've got all the shading, you've got the muscles, you've got the eyes, you've got the
it's
the
because
snout.
of the shape of the muzzle.
It's
and all
not
that,
easy
and
to
the
do.
Okay. Yeah, like, you know, the horse is looking that way, but the eyes are pointing there, or like, you know, his face looks a bit
Okay,
bengkok.
stop looking
I
at
see.
me when you're saying
No.
that. So she said face looks
No,
bengkok, she looked at me.
no. No.
I think it's because the plate is only that big. If you try, you know, if I were to try to reconstruct something like that, I'd probably run out of space on the plate.
I remember a hotel a long time ago, I think it was the Year of the Snake.
Okay.
Where they had a corporate dinner.
Okay.
And they had a 30-foot snake.
See, these are the kind of things I'm like,
you
wow.
still can get that. They have like a dragon one perpetually, I think, at Neo Garden Catering.
Yeah, you see.
But they still have the horse one for this year.
They're
Not just
doing a
them.
horse.
Yeah, so there are two large formats, one that I've covered. One is like by Peach Garden. So
Okay.
that one is like, I guess it's similar to what you mentioned,
Yeah.
like long
It's a
tables.
big horse.
So this one's going from 5 meters to 20 meters.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and but I think the 5 meter one can cater for, I think, like 50 persons, if I'm not wrong.
50
Yeah.
people.
And up to the 15 meters one is like 180, like packs, you know. And
how much does it cost?
Oh, I think the prices start from 2,888 plus. They charge plus service charge, because even though it's outside, not in their restaurant, but
Right, they have
you've
to
got
go
to
and
like
assemble
having a lot of
it.
people, chefs and all.
Yeah.
And then you need tables, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's not just bringing the food; you've got to bring the, you know, the tables as
everything.
well. Yeah, and then like New Garden one is in it's a big oversized platter. I think from 30 inches to maximum 50 inches. So it's like 30 inches, 40 inches.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Wow.
That one's got to be, it's
that's quite
more
crazy.
meant for, I think, like corporate gatherings.
Yeah, it is corporate.
I don't know how many families would order it as well, but
Yeah.
I guess it would be quite fun, quite memorable
right.
kind of
Yeah.
gathering.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a showpiece lah, definitely, you know. Cliche as it is, this word.
Yeah.
But seriously.
But you know, Chinese New Year is all
definitely.
about,
Yeah,
you know?
and I think everybody loves to take pictures of the tossing part, right?
Yes.
So, you know, this is definitely going to be plenty of photo and video ops, like this super social media content opportunity.
Is that what it's about? Is it about that? Is it about the making of, because they're obviously going to be charging premium. So is it about making money, or is it really about the social media exposure that these restaurants are going to get?
I don't know. I don't think for this it's so much social, because for them, like, they might like put it up on their own social sites. But during the New Year, the thing is that even if people see this online, they're not going to order it for themselves. It's too massive, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I think and also by the time people get around to ordering, it's over already, because there's such a short window period to have the lo hei. Yeah, so I think it's more about, for them, some of them have told me, it's customer expectations.
Really?
Yeah, because some customers, they have regulars coming back yearly. They're already used to it. You know, every year it's
so
a
they want a
different
surprise.
different zodiac animal, and they like it. You know, the novelty doesn't wear off, because it's still a different animal, right?
Okay.
That's fresh out
Interesting.
in the kitchen right there.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess it is, because it's just, I don't know, I don't even want to do it at home myself.
Yeah.
It's just too much work. But I can imagine if you are if you are the person going to enjoy this lo hei, it does make a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sure it
seeing it
does, yeah.
presented in this way.
You get some sort of bragging rights, you know. It's like, wow, you spend this amount and it's
Exactly.
so beautiful. It's like, wow, you know.
Yeah, bragging rights for a person tossing this as well, because how many times, you know, how often do you get invited to be part of this kind of massive lo hei that's not like, you know, just masses, you know, like bundles
Just
of
like the plates of it, right?
stuff on the table, but arranged. So
You know, you did
beautifully.
this article, right? Which creation this year was the one that really stood out for you?
I think the premium winning horse one really stood out because it's a whopping eye-watering 888 plus. I think it, but also it sounds so intricate, and also because when you look at the picture, you can already see. The details,
and it's 3D, like you said. You know what I mean?
Correct.
You can see like really the horses, like the
and when you
really
read the things that go into it, like rose wine marinated fresh abalone and things like that. Wow. That
the house-made champagne jelly.
It wasn't just about looks, right? But it sounds like they put a lot of thought to putting it together. And I didn't get to taste it, but it does sound very lovely. And it sounds like, signature kumquat dressing sounds like a lot of thought went into it because it's like sweet, it's tangy. Then there's like acidity from the champagne jelly. So it sounds like, because yusheng, the thing that I don't like about some versions is that really too sticky sweet, for me. So, having a little bit of a tang and getting the right balance, because sometimes, the combination of ingredients can be a little off. Although it looks pretty on the plate. But, I think in this case, they have also bothered to think very deeply about, the final flavor. So I believe from what it's, what it sounds like. Well, it sounds good. Yeah. And also like Shang Palace also bothered to put theirs into a horse head shape. And then some of the others would be like Capital Kempinski. They did the traditional Chinese character for Ma,
Yes.
Also very pretty looking. But that's for takeaway. So I don't know how
you like it for different reasons.
I don't know how you're going to take away. Like, you go carry it, like somebody has to hold it in the car.
If you jam brake, that's it. If you jam brake, it's a different Chinese word altogether.
For the rest of them, it's just purely dine-in because it's difficult already, right? Dine-in, transporting it from kitchen to table.
That's true. Well, if you mess it up, you just say, I already tossed it for everyone. Just enjoy.
That's bad luck.
Okay.
Back on air.
Alanis Morissette and Hand in My Pocket 920. We're talking to Hedy Khoo about some of the amazing yusheng that she's discovered this Chinese New Year. Another one that's out there is that horseshoe.
I believe that's from Minjiang.
Correct.
At Goodwood Park. Hotel.
Which I think is very clever. It's probably easier to do like this horseshoe shape as opposed to a horse head.
Yeah.
And you mentioned just now on Facebook Live that over at the Capital Kempinski, they do the ma zi, like in the old Chinese writing, which I think is a very clever way of getting around this whole thing. It's more doable. You don't really need that skilled people.
I don't know if I really agree with that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's more doable. You see, it's more doable than
If you look carefully, right, there are a lot of horizontal lines or so-called, and then you don't want it to be too boxy looking.
There are
so
they've actually curved it out on the edges.
Yeah, not easy, and like
think so,
and so many little elements. It doesn't look easy to put together. Looks easy, but I'm telling you, if you are standing there, I don't know.
I was hopeful. I thought, okay, you know what? Forget about trying to recreate the animal in the form. I just write the Chinese word for a good idea.
I know why she's saying this is a good idea. She plans to
try it out.
Do this.
I do actually.
But now family members, she's got the picture. She's going to print it out. Give everyone the template. Guys, follow this year. This is the year we're going to make it. Okay.
So I don't know whether I should carry on with this, like you said, or should. And then in my brief, I'll be like, remember, rounded edges.
Actually, I think the simplified Chinese version is
probably easier, right?
Just straight lines.
Just because this is
without the little dots.
This is
繁体字. I think if you do the 简体字,
it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
FD's just like it's flying over.
No, it's over my head. Did you notice any fresh formats or sub trends?
Well, I think they have existed, but I think for this year, particularly the year of the horse, I think the Peach Garden large format one is quite interesting because it will look like the horse is running towards a certain direction across the long tables, right? For large format, right?
Wow.
Don't you think so? It's like for dragon, I guess it's one giant dragon flowing.
Yes.
But here it's like they have to keep repeating, right? One horse, I suppose. Yeah, this one is the one that you dine in the restaurant. Then they have the version, the long table one where it's extended along the several tables. Well, depending which one you order, 5 meters, 20 meters. Yeah.
I want to see. I need to see this.
This is the thing with Lavi. She needs to see these things
Yeah.
to appreciate.
Don't
what's
you
what.
want to know what it looks like, how grand it is, and like
it must be amazing.
There's one picture right at the top of the article.
Oh, okay. Let me
Yeah,
just
right
scroll
at the
to
top.
the
Yeah,
top.
so it's like what I said. So it's like a series of horses, like a whole team of horses.
right.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, so it's
I did
horse.
see it. Yeah.
It's almost like a horse running, and it's
Yeah.
the various
Very
images.
cool. This must
Wow,
take
that's-
how long does it take to set something like this
Wow.
up?
I have no idea. I
Oh.
like that's why they have the plus, because I was wondering how come it's catering, how come you're charging plus?
Yeah.
Then I said because the service charge. Then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I see. It makes sense.
because
Makes
a lot
sense.
of they have to send out like I guess quite a number of people,
yeah.
to set up the tables, to set up the thing, to and so many elements in it as well,
Yeah,
like so
yeah,
many
yeah.
different ingredients.
I
Yeah.
have two suggestions for this case of these elaborate, long, how many meter long yusheng. One, these restaurants or like caterers throw in an additional cleaning package. We'll take care of the post yusheng. You just mess it up and toss away.
Full.
Get our post cleanup package. Get what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
And then two, I noticed that this one, so go and see the article, okay, in the Straits Times about these horse-shaped yusheng. So the long one, they put it on, the plastic, right? So instead, think of it this way, okay? The plastic sheets, right, just go down. Everyone grabs the ends of the tablecloth and they just toss it up and down. Best way to toss your yusheng.
I think you'll be tossed out by the cleaners. I think that's even worse.
Oh, what?
Flying
You
yusheng.
just,
I'm
like
wa-
that, you see, and it mixes so well.
Are you trying to go for a flying horse yusheng?
Yeah, I think
Sounds
so.
like it.
Yeah, yeah,
Sounds like
yeah.
it. Her very own version.
No one's on
No.
boat.
No.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
just glad you're not running a restaurant.
Okay, fine. I still think it's genius. Genius.
All the
Okay.
cleaning companies will ban her.
This is true. Let's go back onto Facebook, shall we?
Why start your day any other?
So we're on Facebook Live. We're talking about Yisheng. We're talking about the more interesting designs that are out there. But what about ingredients? I mean,
Some
we've
of
heard
the
about
ingredients, yeah.
champagne jelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
What other interesting things?
I think
did
they
you
have, so I mentioned like the rose marinated
Yeah.
abalone, because normally if you go do it at home, you just take your abalone out
Open
of
the
the
can
right?
and-
Yeah,
But
exactly.
in this case, it's fresh abalone, which they marinate in rose wine. So that sounds really nice. I mean, rose wine is great for getting rid of like fishy
Yeah,
seafood
yeah,
odors.
yeah.
So I believe this would be an interesting combination.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
it does seem like, yes, you have your standard ingredients, but they're trying to really switch it up, bring it up a few levels, add to the whole experience
Yes.
with
Yeah.
smells, with,
Correct. And I think I can't remember which one. I'm not sure if it's the Capital Kapinski one.
Okay.
You can order add-ons like I think hamachi, that kind of
wow.
thing. So it's more than. I mean, I'm not a fan of salmon or smoked salmon myself, but I do like raw fish. So I think if I had a yusheng that had like additional add-ons like hamachi or like lobster. Yeah, I think there's somebody also offers lobster. I'm not sure if it's them. Yeah, you can read the
That's
article
quite
to find out.
interesting.
Yeah, so you can have
Yes,
a
there is
very
lobster.
lux. You can Boston lobster. If
Yes.
So you can lux it up. If you want to be really opulent. So it's not just the presentation, but the sheer, the luxurious ingredients that's going to be very impressive on your yusheng, right?
But that's great because nowadays on average, people don't just do one or two yushengs, with your work and everything.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like FD, at one point you were averaging like 6 to 7. Not that
to
you
7.
complain because you like
No,
yusheng,
I like
right?
it, yeah.
But it's kind of nice that you can sort of switch things up, right?
Yes.
You can, instead of having always like,
Yeah.
the salmon, smoked
Yeah.
salmon or,
Yeah.
like salmon sashimi, you
Yeah.
could have all these other options. That's nice.
Yeah,
Nice to know.
I think they need it too because from a marketing standpoint, everybody's offering yusheng. So besides offering a zodiac, the novelty of the presentation.
Sure.
In terms of taste, some people will get really very jala.
Yeah.
So sweet every day. Like maybe can we skip it already? I mean it's too intense, but you've got all these ingredients giving you options, right?
I've got an idea how we
Here
can
we
make
go.
this unique.
What?
Okay?
Ah.
And you have
I
like
worry
the,
now.
the animal of that year involved in the process. Like maybe the horse delivers your yusheng, okay? Or you have like in year of the pig, the piggy, I don't know.
I
this
would
is
love
there.
to see a snake deliver Yisheng.
Maybe in the fish tank because they're quite. Yeah, I don't want that. Strangling
I don't
me. But
think snakes.
What
a
do you
good
think?
idea because if you're eating snake, that means you're being lazy, right?
Okay.
Something like that, right?
That's true.
I don't know how that works.
That is true.
I have no idea how that one works. But with all this detail and precision, I mean, and what? It's 3 weeks away? About?
Yep. Thereabout.
How far in advance do people have to order these things?
It ranges from 1 day to 5 days. I think for the Minjiang, the horseshoe one, which like somebody said would be easy to put up.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody said.
Yeah, somebody.
Very
I
easy
don't
to
know
do.
which buddy.
I also can do it at
That
home.
takes
Because
like
it use
5
shape.
days in advance ordering
5
the
days.
horseshoe one.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, wait. Disclaimer: I wouldn't be able to recreate it to that outstanding piece. But I'm thinking like putting your food in a U shape, and I don't think I'll make it as nice as their horseshoe. But if I can put it in a U shape, like a very very basic horseshoe. It's probably more doable for me than putting into the shape of a horse or a horse face.
If you pull up that horseshoe,
Yeah.
pull up the horseshoe.
No, this look
Okay,
at that.
no wait.
So mine is more
take
like.
a look. No, take a look at the top of the
I can't-
horseshoe.
Huh?
What I'm saying is the detail at the top of the
Yeah,
horseshoe,
yeah,
where
yeah,
it is
yeah.
fatter
Correct.
than the rest of the horseshoe.
Yeah, so I
they
can't-
thought
I-
about that.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
won't be doing it like such, but mine would just be a very straight U, and then they'll be like, "Oh,
Yours
why
will
you put
be a-
U? Why you put U
yours
on
will
your?"
be
Because
a-
it's for U-turn, there's another U horse shape waiting for you at the other end of the room.
Yes.
So you need two. You can't just have one.
Well,
you gotta order two.
I also noticed that they even draw it out. right? So I won't be doing that.
I think it's piping gel if I'm not
Oh
wrong.
my gosh!
And the chef does it in 10 minutes. So it's like 30 minutes to put this together. It goes through a line. So 2 other chefs put together the horseshoe thing, right? And then at the end of the line, the master chef himself quickly draws this thing in 10 minutes. I guess he's very experienced and he's very skilled, highly skilled to draw that. Can you imagine if you had a mistake, you can't use a rubber to erase it? So you better be very accurate. How are you going to hide it as an outline?
I did not know that as a chef, right? So you have to
Exactly.
have certain level of like drawing
Artistry.
skills, huh? Yeah,
Yes,
artistry,
so
yeah.
chef, I think Master Chef Chan, is it?
Uh-huh.
For the Minjiang.
Okay.
And also Chef Leong from Jade. I think both of them are very artistic and they have a lot of, they're just not like chefs who are good at, culinary arts, but really arts is very broad for them. I think it's like painting. Because over at the Fullerton, Chef Leong also uses 5-spice powder to paint a horse.
I think I
for
saw it.
the
It's beautiful.
Gold Rush,
That's by the
salmon
chef.
yushengs.
This one, right?
Yeah, so that's in
That's
5-spice
beautiful. Look at that.
powder.
Look at that, FD. That's
so
so
a lot
beautiful.
of thought, a lot of I don't know. You've got to be very practiced and have years of experience to execute that, right?
I didn't know this was painted out
but
and
he's
by
very,
the chef.
Yeah,
Wow.
but Chef Leong is very experienced in arts like artistic activities like that because I think he does. If I'm not wrong, he does calligraphy as well, and then he does sugar sculptures as well. Yeah. So I think he's a man of many talents. Yeah.
That's
so over at
amazing.
Minjiang also, this Master Chef Chan very experienced and. I guess they really love what they're doing, You've got to love it, right?
You gotta love it to
A
come
lot
up with
of
something like
passion.
that's not work, that's passion.
Yeah, because you could be doing this at home painting, but you're now doing this in the restaurant in combination with the whole culinary thing. People are waiting, you're doing this. I don't know how you do it under pressure.
Yeah,
It's
and
amazing.
you get judged, with for every element on the plate. Okay, guys, this looks not. Wait, listen to my idea. I will do this
I
because you
worry
see,
again.
it won't be as nice as this. I probably won't have the pretty flowers, but I just print out one horse thing. Then I just put at the side.
Maybe you should just get a template and then cut it out and then just
You have solved a good problem.
I'm actually wondering, is this done that way? I'm not sure.
I don't know, I don't know. Yeah.
No, I think he
but
said
it's
hand
really
painted.
beautiful.
Yeah,
really
so it's
beautiful.
hand-painted.
Very
But you
beautiful.
could try and look for a template. I'm sure they have that on Taobao.
And I just dust, right?
Yeah, sprinkle 5-spice powder.
Okay, so you're a home cook. What's your take on the lengths that these chefs go to for the sake of presentation?
I think it's
Is it passion, I love what I'm doing, or is it damn, I got to do it. And every year I've got to outdo myself.
Oh.
I think for chefs like those two we mentioned, it probably is like you're competing against yourself because who else is like doing things like that, right?
Yeah.
But for most part, like for the rest, obviously it's a restaurant, you've got to sell, right?
Yeah.
You've got to sell on novelty, you've got to sell on taste,
that's
flavor
true.
and everything.
Right.
And this is, I think it's hard to achieve that because if something looks good, sometimes it doesn't taste nice, often the case, right? But people might think, it's just yusheng, how difficult can it be? No, not really, because you've got so many ingredients going on. Then just even the amount of dressing and how is the dressing going to be like, it's going to count all in the final flavor, right? For some people, they just enjoy the act of tossing, but for some it's like how it actually tastes. So I'm not sure how is it for you guys. Yeah.
To me, I mean, I'm sure I would love to see that, but it would break my heart to have to toss it.
Really?
Yeah.
You're so sentimental.
So to me, just put everything there, and I'll eat it. But
So
when
you
I
just
see- when I
cover
see
your
that-
eyes and then you toss.
it's like
So you don't have that difficulty if it's just an ordinary yusheng, just a standard
yeah,
ordinary
I'm fine.
platter.
I'm fine.
Then it's okay.
Yeah. But if you brought me that horse, I'm
So
like,
you don't want beauteous yusheng.
I would love it. I would love it for the social media angle, picture. But
But it's
And then
it
breaking
would break my
your
heart.
Are you going to stop people from tossing it then? Because that's the more like important part. Because then nobody gets to eat it.
Yeah.
Now we know, okay, the next time round when, it's one of these really elaborately designed, beautifully designed sort of yusheng, right? Just know that FD his heart is just
Silently
breaking inside.
breaking
It's just
inside.
breaking inside and he's
Any
under
of you
a lot
who-
of pain,
Any of you who ordered this now, right? You will enjoy it because I'll bet the flavors are like flavors you
yeah.
have never
Yeah,
experienced.
yeah.
And they're supposed to go and feel sad.
No,
No, only
know
FD.
that
Selection time.
Only FD.
you
only
you
FD.
go and enjoy it.
Only FD.
You go and have a great time eating it.
It's okay.
I will feel the sadness for you.
Wow.
He's taking it upon
I will
himself to
take-
absorb all
I
the-
will absorb all the
It's like
sadness.
secondary sadness.
Goodness,
Yes.
what kind of a sacrifice? Now everybody's like, I don't want FD to be sad.
No, go
Okay,
ahead,
I want
please.
yusheng this year. You know?
No, you must go and try these.
That's right. So this is my solution, people. I'm always so full of solutions. So we know it breaks FD's heart, right?
Yes.
So you just toss, you order, you toss, and then you give some to FD after tossing.
There you go.
No, I think
She's finally got the right solution.
no, they toss it. Then they order a normal one, like
him.
non-presentation yusheng for him.
Also
Yeah.
can. Good one.
Like,
Good
yeah.
one.
And
good
it's a
one.
1-for-1. Every zodiac animal yusheng you have, you must send one
Oh my
non-zodiac
goodness.
animal.
You guys ready
That
for
would
this?
be the FD
We're going to get a
package.
lot, no?
They're going to FD package,
Yeah,
you know?
we're going to get a lot,
So
no?
the restaurants now, though, we have our normal package, our
And we
Lux
have the FD
package, and we have the
package.
FD package.
Yes.
Oh, what's in
Yeah,
the FD
so
package?
those hotels are out there, if you have a version. And you have different versions. So if you
Yeah.
have a version that's like more, not so lavish, FD's the man to invite.
Can, yes.
Yeah.
If it's lavish,
Send one to him.
then everybody else will eat. I have a separate one.
Ayo. Okay. No, we've solved it. You're going to have your
Absolutely.
yusheng and eat it this year, FD, as
Oh,
always. As always.
I have to, otherwise Chinese New Year is not complete.
Let me ask, how many? So he says 6 to 7 on average a year. He used to do like
Yeah,
6 to
used to.
7.
Yeah.
Now it's only
3 or 4.
3 or 4. How about for you? How many do you end up eating, whether you want to or not? How many?
No. One. Usually I eat yusheng. It's like at home or like seldom. I like a few times outside also, but
Do
mostly
you like it?
at home. I like it if I'm
Enjoy
in
it?
control.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Really?
yeah. I always go to the supermarkets to get it,
Sure.
and then I'll top up with like the flowers.
Wow.
And I buy a lot of raw fish. So when it comes out, I can spend like $300 on one yusheng. Yeah, because I'll add extra salmon roe. And it's
Wow,
ridiculous because it's just
yeah.
like 3 or 4 of
Oh,
us eating it at
wow.
home. So it's so massive. And after eating it, it's like we can't eat the food at the back already. It's like
Then you know
yeah,
you
and then we have
did
to keep the
good.
other food for tomorrow.
That's your measure,
So at the
right?
most, I think we'll eat one yusheng and have a soup or like some lighter,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
veggie.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's already a salad. Yeah, and it's good because having it at home, you can control the amount of dressing that goes into
Yes.
it. Because we
True.
don't like
True.
ours
I like
too
it like
sweet.
even less than half of the
Yeah,
amount that they give
yeah.
you. So how many do you average yushengs per
One
year?
year, I have this friend, he's really crazy, and he's always like showing off his yusheng to me. So I think for 2 years in a row, I was like in this quiet competition with him. I was trying to outdo him, but I lost. Every year I lose. Even 1 year, I think I ate up to like 6 or 7. And
he still did more than
yeah,
you.
he outdid me. Yeah, partly because he attends a lot of like, I don't know, events. So yeah, so it's crazy. I've given up.
No, do not give
given
up. I'll strategize for you.
I'll just enjoy it. I've been tempted to buy it because the supermarkets are early this year.
Yes,
but they
they
keep
are.
increasing the prices every year.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So
That's
annoying.
true. And they're different tiers of what you can
So,
get.
question
Yeah.
on our Facebook. So, should yisheng be sweet or savory?
Definitely sweet.
Okay.
Sweet has to be a compulsory element, I think, because
Yeah.
you want a 10
甜有,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the whole auspicious
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Yeah, it's more symbolic lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an interesting question because I tend to lean towards the savory.
I think a mix, not just sweet. Sorry, I should correct myself. Not just sweet. It's got to have tang. It's got to have different flavors. That would be the ultimate ideal. Except for bitter.
Ooh,
no
let's
bitter.
head on to no bitter. Okay.
All right, we're back on air.
So
and we're-
someone had just asked.
Yes, whether it should be sweet, whether your yisheng should be sweet or savory, you're saying it needs to be sweet.
I think one of the foremost flavors should definitely sweet should be in there. But I think if you've got some tang, if you've got like savory elements, I think of course that's welcome.
Just to
even when you're
balance
eating
it out.
pastry, having a little bit of salt at the back,
Right.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
savory edge, right?
Yeah.
It makes a whole difference.
But
Yeah,
there's
it makes a
one
lot of
flavor that
difference.
cannot
No bitter,
happen.
no bitterness, no bitterness. I've got bitterness the whole year round. Not in my yisheng, please.
Oi!
Ouch.
Ayo, put more sweet in her yisheng, hey?
I think a little spice doesn't help.
Will
It's
help.
got spice powder in there as well. Yeah.
Hey, actually, I don't think, now you think about it. So, yes, we have sweet. People are also cutting down on the sweet. There's that mix of, the
Exactly.
tangy to cut through,
like it.
savory even, right?
Yeah.
Some people put, truffle items. Do you think there'll ever be, chili stuff? No, some people
Actually,
put that, right? Some
Just
people do
dying
that.
No.
inside now.
But that's an interesting question.
Please,
do
no.
you ever see chili making an
Yeah,
appearance in
that's what
yisheng?
I
I
wondered.
think there are. I think there is. I
I would
there have
imagine
been
fresh chili would work.
I think that there's always that one person that hey, chili powder for everything,
Yeah,
including
yeah.
in my ritual. So even if it's not in there, they'll somehow make it in there. But
Would it work, though?
I need to backtrack a little bit. I
Yeah.
said no bitterness, but come to think of it, there's pickled nutmeg, like the
Yeah.
traditional version. And nutmeg does have a bit, slight
Like a bitter
bitterness
tone
to it.
inside
So,
of it, yeah.
okay, I'll take back what I said. I think maybe you need a little bit of bitterness to remind you.
No,
that
but
the rest of
it's
the
well
year,
balanced, though. It's a well balanced.
I think
it's
that's what it is.
balanced. It's
It
and
is
I think
well
it's
balanced.
difficult. It's difficult.
Okay, we're going to end our interview with our quick fire questions.
Okay.
3 questions and you just fire away and answer, okay? Worst question during Chinese New Year?
Oh, I have no worst questions because I'm past that stage where people ask you, do you have a boyfriend? When are you going to get married? Are you having children? Like none of that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're safe now.
And nobody dares to ask, are you going to lose weight? So okay, no worst questions.
Oh my
Damn.
God. Do you know my mother at 1 year asked my cousin who is single, right? And she's in her 40s. And she said, I hope this is the last year I have to give you an ang pao, right? And I was like, I heard that and I just and I shouted, oh my God, Mom, that is the reason. At that point I was single. I was like, that's the reason why my sister and me are single and not married to anyone. And she's like, oh.
Okay, most underrated or overrated Chinese New Year snack?
Oh, okay, I know everybody's going to think I'm going to say pineapple tarts, right? No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say kueh kapit.
Hey.
So I got to tell you, I don't even like it actually. I don't like love letters. Everybody's so crazy about
So
it.
why have you chosen
But
it?
especially
Yeah.
in recent, there was 1 year, many years ago, there's this really thin Anonia love letters from Indonesia that you can find in fair price. But in recent years, I couldn't find it.
Okay.
And then I like the triangle ones.
triangle
because it's
ones,
harder
yes.
to find.
Yeah.
Nowadays you can find, but they're all stuffed with peanut
Stuff.
butter
Yes,
and all
yes.
that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also very thick.
Very- yeah.
The crust is very thick. But recently I was at Olela and they just opened at Tampines Hub. And she's brought in this kueh kapit from, I think, Malaysia. The minute you open the tin, wow, the
smell.
coconut flavor is like, woof,
Oh.
and it's so thin. It's literally wafer thin. Well, it's a wafer. So it's so
So there are
thin.
some wafers that are thick. So this is really, really thin.
really
Wow.
nice. Super nice.
Tampines Hub.
Gosh. You can go to the various outlets.
They
Yeah.
have a
Okay,
few
okay.
outlets, but
Yeah.
Tampines is the newer one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can order
last
it.
question.
You haven't bought them all up, have you? Because save some for us, me and FD.
Last question. What's your favorite part of Chinese New Year? The food, the traditions, or the hong pao?
Oh,
Of course, the food.
The food, right?
Yeah, the food. Because if you have to give out hong paos, that's not fun,
That's
right?
not fun at all, I know.
But But the food, always the food. And actually,
What's
I
your
love
favorite?
yusheng.
What's your favorite?
Huh? Favorite what?
Chinese New Year food dish. Yeah.
Yusheng, and then my mom's eat bing guo. She does this one with all the premium stuff in it, like sea cucumber, fish maw, mushroom, abalone.
Is there space at the table for FD and me?
You
You know what? If there's no space for FD, that's fine too.
Actually, I like the steamboat too for the reunion.
Yeah,
dinner.
it's not bad.
True.
Yeah,
true.
I love that.
Okay, so it was Lavi's birthday a while ago,
What's this got to do?
and everything. And Lavi said, as her birthday came up, I wish I had.
What?
So,
Wish I had what?
Lavi,
What's this?
this is your birthday present.
No. What is this? I don't understand.
I wish I had.
I wish I had.
had.
You are giving me peace and quiet and time in this box?
No.
What
I
is
wish I
this?
had. I wish I
don't
had.
understand.
I wish I had.
Oh my goodness! Wellies!
Wellies!
And they're so cool. How did you find this, guys?
That's our researcher.
Oh my
Jillian.
goodness!
Wow, those are pretty.
Those are super. Look at this.
And do they fit? Should we try them on?
I hope so. I hope to God
That's
they fit.
really a high risk gift. You are so brave.
Okay, wait.
So remember how Levy was just dissing us the whole morning, and then I
About
told
how
you
lousy.
You
Hang
were-
on,
you
I
were-
was not dissing them. Who started it? 1FM listeners, please have my back.
You have to give them $1 each because you're not supposed to give
Yeah.
shoes.
You okay, so
Your brother.
Yeah.
No, but this is Hedy.
But you got
I'm
your
going to tell
wellies.
him
They're fantastic.
because they were calling me gullible and all that. I think that's why they knew that they were giving me a present, so they like,
Absolutely.
that's why they feel
And
they
they
can
was
tekan
she
you.
was
know?
side-eyeing us the whole
Yeah, and I
night.
was like, guys, what's up?
So this is a guilt present.
No,
Don't
no.
worry, I also guilted them.
Before her birthday, she said, I want wellies. I've never had wellies. I want wellies. So Jill said,
Wow.
I'll go and find wellies.
Wearing it and it
cute.
fits.
It
These are
does.
really
It fits.
I had to like subtly
That's why we
ask
were
them.
asking you for your shoe size and everything before your birthday.
Yeah, I
It
was
was very
like,
subtle
you know,
because I just
Levy.
felt like, out of curiosity.
Yeah.
This
I
is-
was like, Levy, you're so tall. Your shoe size like very like big. Like, what's your shoe size for someone so tall as
Oh,
you?
you're so brave to buy. Were these bought online?
Yeah.
Wait.
Wow,
Oh my
okay,
gosh,
it's hard
guys, I
to buy
hope this
shoes.
did not cost you so much. Okay, wait, hang on
The
now. I'm
material.
going to, I put them both on. I'm just holding on so that I can just put like.
And then she'll be praying it doesn't rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Rain
I would
doesn't
never-
rain,
How
don't
can
rain.
you wear this in the mud and the. Look at
That's
the
what they're
sole.
for.
But not these. Not these.
It's so nice, and yet, I must say the inside is like it's lined. It's
Yeah,
really nice
yeah, yeah.
It's really
inside.
soft,
So
isn't
there you
it?
go.
Okay, if the white part gets dirty, can you use a raw potato to clean it and tell me if it really works? Because I've seen this viral thing going on.
Okay, raw potato. Do you know what you actually use to clean off your white sneakers and stuff?
What?
Sif.
Oh, yeah, I saw somebody doing that
Really?
too.
So
Sif
do I
and
use sieve or raw potato?
You can use either Sif.
Well, I put the
use
sieve
both.
on a raw potato.
Yeah, but really, Sif is brilliant. It keeps your sneakers perfectly clean.
Oh my god, guys, you shouldn't have. Thank
It's
you.
lovely, really nice.
Yeah,
Happy
real cool.
belated birthday.
No, thank you so much. Thank
Okay.
you for coming on the show as
Thank
well.
We're out of here.
The Morning Drive. 1FM. Good times, greatest hits.
Just looks like a